My name is Mare Matas. I'm a small entrepreneur on the island, and also I have NGO which name is Kihnu Living Heritage. I publish Kihnu Cultural newspaper. I wrote one article about my opinion in Estonian one newspaper about this matriarchy and this topic, and it's not clear, but what I think, or my opinion, is that it's equal society have always been, and it's and I don't think that it is patriarchal society. I think that more equal, but in some ways, of course, and during the sewer time, for example, when men were fishermen, collective farm fishermen, and they stayed long periods at home, because previous time when it was 19th century and since middle of 20th century, they were sailing and they spent long periods at the sea, almost sometimes half a year. And or if were short periods, then I just came home and then went to the next trip. So they spent a lot of time away from home. So women become very powerful here and organized everything, and it become a tradition. Now we already understand that it is a traditional. This is traditional way of living. Of women organizing funeral, women organizing weddings, women have a leading position almost everywhere. And in the village parties, or what happens, always women organizing. And here, as an outside view, is and Estonia on the mainland, also people describe that here everything doing women. It's only women island. It's only thanks for women. It's everything. The culture is maintained, and everything is women creation. But it is not true. And I think that in our society it's very important role. Men have also very important role, because when there were sailors in the history, or even nowadays, they bring the majority of income. You can't get a big income here. Of course, it is always made the patriarchal system for women, because it was oppression when men had a higher income than women had. But in Kihnu Island, women also have a own very important part. They are usually in traditional families. They are like finance directors in the family. They are making decisions about money use, for example, in the family. And those women have also important part, because they are usually they are farming. They are collecting also reserves for the winter time, potatoes and all vegetables and everything. And their obligation is take care of the food. So both have own thing what they are responsibilities. And if one is not doing what the responsibility is, then it will be, the result will be bad. Both must put equal input. And women, of course, in the history, as I told, very important is here is handicraft, and everybody all over the world are interested. That's why they very often are coming here, because we're talking yesterday also. So we are talking about this handicraft tradition, which is very strong here, and a lot of patterns, and so important still